is up, guys, and welcome back to another Ash Bash video. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get tokens fast. Now, as you can see, guys, if you've seen my plot before, I do not have a lot, but now I do. And it's strictly because of strictly because of tokens. I was able to obtain a Nightmare Headless Horse. I actually had two of these, but I sold the second one for tokens. And I finally have a Nightmare Kitsune. And I actually got a ton of Mimic Octopuses through doing this. I actually had like 12. Now I have 7. But yeah, let's go ahead and travel to the farmer's market. Now, this update's been out for, I want to say, like 2 days now. 2 to 3 days. So a lot of people know what to do, but I still join servers and see people confused. And I usually don't do content on updates. But since this seems to be the most confusing one of all, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So what you're going to want to do is claim a booth, obviously. And then you want to put some items up for sale. Make sure the prices are good or else people are not going to want to buy them. Matter of fact, I should probably lower this. The reason why I had it at 51 is because the base KG is pretty good, but the pet itself is kind of bad. So no one would actually want that. But yeah, you're going to want to put some pets up for sale. Make sure they're good prices. And I'll show you what good pricing is in a second. Now this is a good example of good pricing. These are good prices. It really depends on the pet. Like, I see some people putting stuff at like 50,000 tokens. Sweetie, no one is buying that. Now these are pretty cheap. But actually, before I say that, 55 for a Mimic is actually pretty cheap too. The highest I've seen a Mimic go for is 200. It depends on the KG and mutation. So yeah, what I did, and here's the method, guys. Ready? So once you have enough tokens, you're going to want to buy Mimics. I'm telling you, buy Mimics for cheap now. Anything 50 below, 55, like anything below 100, you're going to want to get it, right? And then sell them all for about like 120. It's called investments. So if you guys don't know what investments is, it's basically like in this game, you buy something for a price, a really sweet price, and then you sell it for slightly higher. So you're losing money, but once you sell out, you're gaining. You understand? So that's kind of what you just have to be doing. You buy and then sell for a little bit higher than what you bought it for. For example, I had a 40 kg Nightmare Peacock, and I got it for the sweet price of 500 tokens. I sold it for 615. Initially, I had it at 700, but I was like, no, I can work with 615 because, you know, other people sold it for cheaper. So 250 for Bronto. Like, you just want to, like, if you guys want to get an idea of what good pricing is, just go around and calculate the average pricing of what you're seeing. 2,250 for a Kitsune is actually pretty good. The average of them I see them being sold for is 2,500. And 2,000 to 2,500. It depends again on the size, the mutation, all those variables get put into place. So yeah, basically, if you're wondering, wait, how did people even get tokens once we all started? Well, this game is pay to win. You have to come over here and unfortunately, right here, and unfortunately you have to buy tokens. The people that started this were the rich people, the people with Robux, because there was no other way to obtain tokens for starting this but to buy them. So yeah, this whole trading plaza started because of people who had Robux. So shout out to you guys who sacrificed your Robux to get this thing going. But yeah, there was no way to obtain tokens. So yeah, I'm glad now you guys know. 250 is slightly pricey, but let's look at the KG. Yeah, no, I wouldn't get that. But you know, like I said, guys, it depends. Pricing depends on the KG, the mutation. And yeah, this is basically how you obtain tokens. So I literally bought Mimics for this guy was selling a bunch of Mimics for 30, and this other person was for 50 and 100. I kept buying Mimics and I sold them, buy and sold. And I joined how much are they? I got my Nightmare Kitsune for 1,500. This is probably not that bad considering. Wait, this is the KG. Yeah, this one is bigger than mine, I think. So yeah, that's pretty good pricing as well. So yeah, guys, this is basically how you have to work this update. You just have to know how to hustle. You got to know how to bid. You have to know how to negotiate, because some people will try to negotiate with your prices. And that's honestly, mind you guys, this update's only been out for like 3 days and I already had enough tokens to get a Kitsune. I believe you guys can do it. Alright guys, bye, subscribe.